the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the Orlando Magic. So for Orlando, their last game, a win against the Warriors at Oracle Arena. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they...
Great view from across the water, looking at a majestic Motor City skyline. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hillo. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win. They'll be trying to turn things around and climb out of a hole down 2-0 in this season series.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
A look at the Magic starting group. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payne out there with Houdini, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Orlando with the ball, following the miss by Jennings. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit basketball.
Detroit with the ball. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pistons on defense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
Freak at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Houdini.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Out to Harris. Gordon with no one around. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson from outside. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harris outside. To the inside. Orlando moving the ball around. The open shot, Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Gibson setting a pick for Jennings. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Drummond using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Payne. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it down in the bucket from Houdini.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Gibson. Open jump shot off the mark.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Here's Houdini out to Harris. Takes the three. That's good. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The pass to Drummond. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. Vucevic with the block. They recover it. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Houdini. At the elbow, it's Gordon. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Pistons leading. And Gibson kicks to Jennings. It's stolen by Vucevic. And they're running. Here's Houdini. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Payne. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Morris a screen. Jennings dishes to Morris. Picked him clean. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Jennings. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. Kazanya, he's checked in for Orlando. Here is Jennings, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. The dish to Ilyasova. Morris with the screen for Ilyasova. He feeds it to Morris. Pass to Slaughter. Clock at 4. Hands it from downtown.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. For the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando trailing here. Houdini passes to Harris from outside the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Jennings kicks to Stokes. Pass to Ilyasova. Jennings for 3. No good. And Orlando the other way now. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2 to the middle. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Orlando making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Harris. And it's Payton in for Houdini. Pistons trail by 7 on the court for Orlando. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Houdini is out there with Payne, and it's Johnson in at the 3-second. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenally. He had 40 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And he misses the fast break layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For three, Richardson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Jennings. The drive by Vucevic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Richardson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Houdini. The feed now to Payne. 3-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now here's Jennings. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gibson. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-7 run. Kicks it to Johnson. On the wing, Gordon. Fires from the corner. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Magic lead by 10. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And one of the trademarks of the best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Freak, number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too.
Here's Jennings following the score by Aaron Gordon. Good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Magic leading by 8. Here's Houdini. He's coming off a 40-point game against Golden State.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively. They've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Houdini. 10 points, and a couple of nice steals, too. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Got that one up quick. And now a 12-point Orlando lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Up top, Jennings kicks it out to Richardson. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists here tonight. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Jennings. After the Magic pick up 2. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Houdini. Yeah.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your honor motion.
Here's a look at some stats for Tobias Harris. How last month turned out for him. 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, back to his efficiency from 3. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
Azania is checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Payne. Here is Ilyasova. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Morris a screen. Up top, Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ilyasova. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes to Houdini. Launches a 3. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Jennings. Dishes to Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist here tonight.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Jennings with the double team to the right side. Azania kept alive Orlando. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter. Got a piece of it. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Houdini. The pass to Azania. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That will complete this 4-game homestand. There's a good screen. Morris into the lane. Feeds to Ilyasova. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Houdini. Jennings with the double team. Houdini passes to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Pistons trail by 16. Outside Jennings. From 10 feet out, here's Stokes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Oladipo, good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Stay down. Stay down.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing. Orlando making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payton in for Houdini. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic lead by 16. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke.
Well, Nick, you guys had a strong first half. What do you think made the difference?
It was just we played aggressive in.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, Johnson is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Jennings in at the point. Both free throws good from Houdini. Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Harris. Pass to Houdini. Takes a three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Houdini. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Houdini's got 22.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Gibson dishes to Richardson. Puts it up from 12. And yes, sir, that one drops. That's now 8 points here for Taj Gibson. Magic leading by 18. Here's Houdini. Inside, Vucevic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
To the paint, here's Johnson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Johnson's got 5.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
There's the dish to Harris. Payne gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. And the Magic lead by 21.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And the shot is good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Out to Harris. Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Richardson. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Magic leading by 22. Out to the right wing. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Payne can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. He kicks it to Ilyasova. Back to Richardson. On the wing, Johnson. 20 feet out. No good from Gibson. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Houdini. He feeds it to Vucevic. Brandon Jennings comes up with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
For Detroit, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Gibson. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Number 1, the Magic.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Houdini. Now the feed to Vucevic. Shot's good. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. Looking to get back on track here. And it falls over the rim and in. Jennings has got 7. Magic leading by 21. Here's Houdini. Johnson over to help. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The rebound by Johnson.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
All sorts of time. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And that's now 9 points for Johnson. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Jennings. In the corner, it's Harris. There's the pass to Houdini. Over to the wing. Good chance here for Payne. The good-looking shot from the wing. 5 points in the game.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Left side, Jennings. And Gibson, here we go. No luck. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Houdini beyond the arc. Can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Count the bucket. And that's now 11 points for Johnson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. Great D that time from Jennings.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And the basket by Johnson.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in a zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Detroit. Morris comes in for Brandon Jennings. Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Payne. 1:44 left to play in the third. And Oladipo has it in the corner. buries it from three-point range. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And he gets it to go.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 18. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Here's Stokes, defended by Gordon. Stokes, the pass to Richardson. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Houdini.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal.
And the Pistons making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payne out there with Houdini. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Down low, here's Houdini. Back to Harris. Rebound, Detroit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
And the basket by Gordon.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Morris. There's the 3. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc. He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Vucevic against Drummond. 5 on the clock. Can't hit. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando leading by 22. And it's Payne in the corner. Vucevic the pass to Houdini. Missed inside. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Johnson attacking. Here's Gibson, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Richardson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris, and it's Jennings in for Stokes. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jennings can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Dishes it to Payne. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Orlando. Pistons trail by 20. 11 feet away. A shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Payne. Gets a very good look and converts. Payne's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. The strategy included running their offense through Houdini. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Johnson, a wide open look. Traps in the tray.
And, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Houdini. Feeds it to Vucevic. Harris kicks to Payne, and stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. He dishes it to Drummond. Out to the wing. Jennings against Gordon. Excellent use of the screen that time. 9 points for Brandon Jennings.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And another shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. 9 points and a dozen assists.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Orlando leading by 15. Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. Wide open look. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his third rebound on the night. Now here's Jennings. He's tightly guarded. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Gordon. To the middle. And stolen by Drummond. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Richardson dishes to Jennings. Drummond a screen. Knocked away. And here we go. Here's Houdini. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Houdini. Richardson cover. Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Let's get a stop on this one.
Both free throws good from Houdini. 1:33 left in the fourth. Outside Jennings. There's the dish to Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Orlando.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Houdini. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Johnson right side. Clock at 6. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yo, that's my #1 skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Y'all got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Y'all can sneeze and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,